Hello, I'm Emmett. I'm just gonna come right out. I have no idea what's going on at all.
Jump on!
I'm freaking out!
Relax, everybody. I'm here.
Pac-Man? Awesome! Could you make one of these in orange?
I only work in black, and sometimes very, very dark gray.
No, not that, wrong. And that's it, check.
Who would have thought that little plastic blocks would be competing with tablets, video games, and 24-hour TV? Well, neither did LEGO. They knew something needed to be done to compete with these. LEGO came up with a cleverly devised marketing strategy to get them back on their feet, known as the LEGO Movie. LEGO differentiates itself from the standard methods of marketing toy products would usually involve, such as television adverts, brochures, magazines, shopfront advertisement, posters, and billboards. Competitors to LEGO such as Fanbo, Megablox, Meccano, and Kennex have employed such methods. However, LEGO has differentiated themselves from the group by promoting their product through movies and games such as the LEGO Movie. The LEGO Movie portrays Emmett, a young, optimistic, and naive hero taking on a stodgy, unmoving, and cold villain known as President, and then Lord Business, who hopes to use the superweapon known as the Kraggle to freeze everything in place so that the individual actions and machinations of society no longer go against his master ordinarily plan. Emmett teams up with heroes from icons like Batman to a blind wizardly sage known as Vesuvius to take down Lord Business, plot, and save the world from his stodgy order.
The product life cycle is a concept which measures the way in which a product changes over its lifetime. It follows the fluctuations and growth of a product from its conception to adoption, right through to the end of a product's existence. Within this process of measurement, there are 4 stages: the introduction stage, the growth stage, the maturity stage, and the decline stage. The introduction stage is the first chance that customers have to purchase, trial, and review the new product. At this stage, it is expected that a product experiences slow growth as consumers adopt it with caution. It is not expected that the company would make a profit at this stage due to recovering expenses and extensive advertisement costs. During the growth stage, the product increases in sales rapidly, and profits also rise, since consumers begin to accept the product. When a product's sales numbers reach their pinnacle and level off, the profit margins narrow. This can be classified as the maturity stage. At this stage, products or the marketing of products may experience alterations and improvements to maintain product demand. In the final stage of the product life cycle, the decline stage, the product suffers a decrease in sales due to a change in consumer needs. In the line graph displayed, 3 financial elements are portrayed. Indicated by the grey line is the profit which LEGO achieved at the end of each year. Pictured by the orange line is the sales and administration expenses, which largely incorporates marketing expenses. Lastly, the blue line depicts the revenue achieved by the company over each year.
At the beginning of the graph, it can be stated that from 1999 to 2002, the company and the product was at the introduction stage, since they were merely meeting their expenses and profit was steady. From 2002 to 2003, the product experienced reduced revenue and profit. However, this picked up and has continued to rise steadily ever since. Within the growth stage depicted in the graph from 2007 onwards particularly, LEGO has had to alter their marketing to maintain the product's competitive edge. This is made evident from 2014 to 2015, after the LEGO Movie had been released in 2014. Both revenue and profit increased substantially from 28.5 billion Danish krone, or approximately $4.6 billion, to 35.78 billion Danish krone, or $5.7 billion in 2015. With the release of two new LEGO-based movies coming out this year, the LEGO Batman movie and the LEGO Ninjago movie, their profits and revenue should continue to rise steadily as they diversify their marketing strategy.
The LEGO Movie has a unique target market that is not often seen, as many marketing campaigns cannot target such a wide audience at once.
Unlike the latest splash-in-the-pan toy craze, LEGO comes into the toy advertising space with an unfair advantage. Many of today's parents of their potential users were once users of the toy themselves. From the general plot of an adult locking his toys away when he was a kid and only revisiting them to live out his childhood, to the appearance of characters from 1980s movies like Star Wars and Spaceman, the LEGO Movie makes a concerted but subtle effort to speak to parents taking their children to see the movie. At the end of the movie, viewers learn that the entire plot is in the imagination of a young boy who steals away to his dad's basement to play with his dad's childhood Legos. Lord Business is the embodiment of the boy's dad, played by Will Ferrell. The conclusion brings the boy closer to his father as they play with his Legos and share valuable father-to-son time together. This message to parents in the audience reminds them that they too can escape the monotony of the business world to spend time with their children by playing Legos, hence reinforcing the idea of buying some Lego to bond with their kids. When looking for a present for a child, this is often a high involvement process, as there are so many toys and options of what to get. The LEGO Movie attempts to change this high involvement process into more of a low involvement process, something almost habitual, as the first thing that people want to buy is Lego. Knowing that the child loves Lego, the parents believe it can help them bond with their kids better. By focusing on a strong appeal to parents to rekindle their childhood imagination, spend time with their own children, and to step back from the world of business and back into the family, LEGO only has to rely on Warner Brothers to make sure the children get their parents into the theatre. Once they're in the theatre, pulling on their nostalgia and heartstrings makes the sale to the parents, while the children enjoy the bright multicolour action. This combination of marketing to both parents and kids is why the LEGO Movie was so successful in raising sales. It gave parents something that they could bond over with their kids and reminded of what their childhood was like and how much fun LEGO was for them.
Another important concept in marketing is Integrated Marketing Communications, or IMC. The purpose of Integrated Marketing Communications is to establish and continue long-term relationships with consumers. Within this concept, there are 5 key elements to ensure it is implemented correctly. These include: inform consumers about new products and where they can purchase them, remind consumers to continue using certain products, persuade consumers to choose one brand over another, build relationships with customers, assist the other elements of the marketing mix to achieve the company's marketing objectives. LEGO's marketing style for its movies and games is mass media. This is evidenced by its enormous box office numbers and video sales. Its worldwide box office totaled a massive $457 million, and its domestic video sales reached $130 million. Linking to the 5 key elements, these marketing methods advocate for longevity of the product LEGO. Throughout the LEGO Movie, they showcase numerous current and new products, which can be purchased from a local store or online. By breathing new life into old characters such as ones from the LEGO minifigures, including Caveman, Circus Clown, Magician, Mummy, and Policeman, they have reminded consumers to continue to use their current products. The LEGO Movie has established further LEGO's dominance in the toy building block market. It has persuaded more consumers to purchase the product LEGO, as evidenced in the table from 2014 to 2015. As mentioned, this marketing strategy not only builds relationships with children, but also with their parents. The LEGO Movie and other movies and games contribute to the objectives outlined in the marketing mix. Therefore, LEGO has directly implemented the IMC strategy to enhance their market share and profit. In summary, the LEGO Movie and the other associated LEGO-based films and games have proved as profitable marketing strategies, which differentiate LEGO from other toy brands and further enhance market share.